Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Northgard. We're going to be playing as the Clan of the Wolf today. I know I said at the end of the last episode I'm going to do some research, I'm going to smarten up, see how other people doing it on the internet successfully, and then we'll take some of those lessons back and try to apply them. I didn't. I figured I would have the whole weekend, but you know, it was the holiday weekend and I spent the whole thing hanging out with Elise basically. And I have no regrets, but that I now must come to you guys empty-handed. So we're just going to try some stuff, and I'll do some research after this one, probably. I think the Clan of the Wolf, you know, it says aggressive right there. I think these are good guys to be aggressive with. I think if we focus on the middle line lores right away, get to assault quickly, and then just try to push somebody before that point in the game where I was feeling comfortable attacking. The problem with waiting until that point is that by then the AI has upgraded their military buildings and they have more guys and their guys are better. We need to get at them before that can happen. So that's what I'm going to be trying to do today. No promises, obviously. I'm looking for... I don't really see any interesting information. Looks like these tiles remain a mystery. Well, let's go scouting. So I'm going to check the coast over here and this tile. The reason I want to check the coast is because there could be a shipwreck, and if there is, I want to know about it. I think this looks like a rocky coast, not a real coast, and so that cannot have a shipwreck. It would be neat to get a shipwreck. Okay. No shipwreck, but we did get a farm. Oh, I should turn this on. This is at 3 sheep. That's not bad. That's handy. So remember, we'd like to see a fair number of wolves in the early game. We'll have a much more explosive beginning if we have a bunch of wolves to farm meat off of. And I'm going to turn this guy back into a villager here. Okay, double farming tiles. That's certainly interesting. And there's not really any reason for us to grab this early, except for the fact that room for 4 buildings is kind of neat. Alright, so as soon as we hit 20 food, I'm going to grab this one. Then we will build our house, then we will build our farm. Unfortunately, it's actually going to take a minute, huh? Because we're going to have to assign one of the villagers over here to build the house, which means we can't pull any of the other villagers to do wood. I mean, we're almost there. It's going to be quite a while before we're ready for our next military building, though. Or our first, rather, military building. Yeah, I think it's worth getting the farm up first, though. Because the meat from the wolves will be of equal value no matter when we get it. But the farm is more valuable the earlier in the year we build it. That said, I don't know that I feel comfortable pulling anybody to... I think I'm just going to let this guy finish the house and then he can build the farm too. Really, another farm. That's interesting. Also, neutrals. I don't know. Kobolds, I'm assuming, because I think if it were giants, we'd be able to see them moving around in the fog. Yeah, and I still don't really have a sense of, like, the value of having kobolds nearby. I am happy about the number of wolves we're seeing. I'm wondering if we should build out this way and get to this farm instead of taking this one, just so we can get the early silver for the berserker. To a certain extent, well, I guess there's a ruin here, so that'll get us most of the money for the berserker, too. I think that's probably right. So, oh, look, I'm gonna do this correctly. Grab 2 villagers and have them run over here. And then I'm going to assign you to this thing, and as soon as our new villager's born and we're immediately good on food again. Could you guys maybe get over there and help him? Alright, so we'll get to 50 wood fairly quickly. And actually, that wolf running over here definitely benefited us in some way. Like I said, I think I want to expand this way because I want access to the silver. So we're going to wait a little bit. Okay, another ruin, some fish. Show me what's over here. So I think we build the training camp in this region so that we're leaving room in this region for the dock. And then this region will also still have room for the dock. So 1 wolf here, 2 wolves here, 3 wolves there. That's unfortunate. It's going to require multiple warrior changes to get these wolves out. But we'll be able to take this over and then search the ruins to get the money that'll let us do that. And then it'll also be most of the way toward getting our berserker online. So I think we're in an okay place here. Relatively fast expansion, relatively quick war chief. We do want to make our docks fairly soon as well, because we want to get the lore rolling in. And we're not going to have access to trading, because we're going to go middle line right away. Alright, so let's grab... yeah, both of you guys. I want to keep the wood coming in. I think that's pretty important. I guess it's kind of not great for me to have grabbed both of them because one of them is so badly hurt. That was not ideal. Alright, just trying to make sure the healthy one leads. We'll actually be totally fine. Because we're gonna fight this guy and then we're gonna fight one more. We'll leave the 3 tile for in a little bit. Okay, so over here, Draugr and the standing stones, stone circle rather. Alright, good stuff. So that gives us well more food than we need here. And I probably just want to organize a feast when I get to 100, because I think we're waiting on incomes and stuff. I do want our scout to come over and get this as quickly as possible. That'll get us enough money to clear this tile out. Yeah, alright. So, in the meantime, what do we need? Well, we're going to need another house, actually, pretty soon. But maybe I'm better off putting up a dock? I mean, it would be really good to have a dock. And we actually only have 2 people injured. 2 more will get injured when we take this tile, but I think it's going to be okay. So we probably don't need a healer right this second. We definitely will build a house with our next 50 wood, though. And then we might want to pull... might want to pull a woodcutter and a villager for this thing. Well, we'll see in a second here when the feast ends. So we're getting... okay, the feast is ended. Yeah, I think that was right. Because we do want to store up food for the winter. We do not have any winter-safe food, so... we pop-capped again, which is a shame. Also a shame is the fact that this is going to finish during the winter. So, I'm going to pull this guy back to this tile. Just that if a wolf spawns, we can come at it in force. He doesn't get immediately eaten. We actually have enough money right now to do this. Let's just get this done really fast. We can definitely clear the tile before the winter, and then we don't have to worry about getting attacked by wolves during the winter. And they come at us in droves. Where's the 3rd wolf? I don't see it. This is not totally ideal. They got to us. We'll be alright. Okay. So we can grab the tile right now. Actually, let's not grab the tile right now. Because I'm not sure we're gonna... you know what? 180 food's fine. Let's grab the tile right now. We could use the extra happiness, is what I was thinking. I think that's worth doing. And then we need somebody to become a woodcutter. Actually, we probably need 2 somebodies to become woodcutters. Alright, let's hold on for the winter. Okay, -4 should be fine. I don't think we're in any danger here. Yep, the one happiness was offset by the birth of a villager, but effectively one higher population. So, as part of our clan, our military units provide happiness. I believe they provide 1 happiness each. So we are still going to have to make a brewery. Basically, a standing military unit is going to provide enough happiness to offset the 1 point of happiness that he himself creates. We're probably going to want pillage more than fur coats, I think. We're at 110 fame. If we could be the ones to find the map special tile, that would probably take care of our 200 fame by itself, right? That would almost get us there. Okay, we do see another player already. That's good, I think. So we're going to need to upgrade our scout camp at some point and start lancing into stuff, because we're going to want to attack him pretty quickly. We do need to do a little bit more expanding. This should definitely be our next tile. This will give us 5 stone. Then we'll have to take this next and get some stone from that. Yeah. I want to take this next because I want the fame for clearing it. I want to make sure that red doesn't get the fame for clearing it. Obviously I'm not concerned about the kobolds at all right at this moment. It would be really cool if winter would end, though, so that our wood income would go back to normal, because I could really use to accumulate wood and build farms and stuff. So this is 30 fame. I don't remember exactly how much you get for conquering a tile. We have 60 for territory right now, so it's probably 20 per tile outside of your first one. And then we have 30 for lores, so each lore is 15. So this will be 50. Ah, we were close. Okay. Killing the wyvern just gives you a bunch of fame, so I don't know, maybe a fame victory is a thing we could do. The fact that we successfully managed to eliminate 1 player, assuming that we do manage to do that, does not necessarily mean that we will be able to win the game via conquering. I don't think we should rely on that. I think I actually want to get my mine up before the farm, though. Because we have the money to hire the guy, right? I think we want to get this as soon as possible. We want to get our war chief online as soon as possible. He's going to help us clear things out much more efficiently. And also, it's just good to have him around. The other clans will, I think, hopefully Red will be a little bit more reticent to attack us with us having our war chief. Okay, we are going to have to build our second woodcutter camp a little bit earlier than I would ordinarily like, because I'm spreading out so quickly. Like, our firewood requirements are starting to get pretty harsh. At this rate, next winter will be negative the whole winter already, so we can build a woodcutter camp here. It'll be alright. Is that the next thing I do? Probably, right? If I know I'm going to build one before the next winter anyway, I may as well build it early and get maximum advantage out of it. So what's the food? It's 120 to take this over. There's 3 wolves on it right now, so we could grab 2 healthy people and we could get this done. Because the wolves will generate enough. Yeah, let's just do it. The wolves will generate enough meat for us to take over the area. What's my scout up to right now? I'll explore this, I guess. Run from the wolf. I want the miner to do the tanking here. Because we're already going to lose a lot of our health fighting 3 wolves. Now, why do you have to walk away from the border right as we were incoming? Some kind of mad genius, this wolf. Okay. We definitely need a healer now. Sharp weapons. Honestly, cartography might have been good. I'm not sure. Okay, so let's pull you guys back. A little bit more happiness, and we're at 175. So actually we're very close to the 200. Oh, that's right. One of you was a woodcutter. Somebody needs to go and take that woodcutting position. Alright, the next time we have enough food to take something over, it's probably this, so that we can get the stone deposit. And I mean, the extra farmland wouldn't hurt. I think I'm going to put down the woodcutter's camp here. Just so we have more people closer to the front line, in case, you know. The next thing I build is probably going to have to be, like I said, the healer's camp. As soon as we get to 5 iron, I'm going to pull this guy, because we're not going to be able to afford the money for any tool upgrades anyway. Not if we're spending money getting our war chief, even though we want to have money left over for soldiers. So actually, this guy can just go straight to being a woodcutter. I guess we don't need to take the Berserker right this second, because there's no... Well, Red could attack us, right? There's no reason to assume that they can't have their war chief yet. Okay, we have too many wounded. We have a lot of wood coming in, though, so this is at least a solvable problem. And I think I'll build it right here. I want it to be in a place where there's a building that converts people back to villagers, because the healers have to do that a lot. We're going to get ratted right before winter. We're going to lose 60% of our stored food. That really sucks. I don't know if it's right to try to pull aside enough wood to get a silo going. Feels pretty dubious. I don't know. And I'm kind of hiding my Berserker, hoping that Red won't consider me a threat and will be slow to build up their their defenses. We probably could pull back on the woodcutters a little bit for at least making our food not negative. So do I want to do this next, or... We're going to need a house. I could pull somebody to make them a warrior. Actually, I'm going to do that right now. Having a standing warrior will help with both our food and our happiness problems, because our warriors eat less food than normal military units. So we'll get our population going a little bit better here. And we are going to need... a wood stockpile. We're going to need a brewery. Honestly, I think it's worth it to do this right now, because once we have 2 of our villagers reassigned to farming, our food's going to be in such a better place. And I think there's enough time before the winter for that to be reasonable. Man, I really let a lot of people get damaged. It's going to be quite a while before we're no longer unhappy due to our number of injured. Yeah, we could pull another... We could pull another person and make them a warrior, but I actually don't want to reduce my rate of wood income or my rate of food income right now. Because pulling a villager to make them a warrior doesn't actually solve a problem. Well, our scout dying kind of solves one of our problems, though. At least for the moment. So now we need to figure out how we're going to use food. A feast is out of the question before this happens, and settling would be even more so. We could pull a villager. Yeah, if I don't think I'm going to be able to save the food, There's no reason... Let's do this. There's no reason for me to be gathering more food. In fact, I could pull even another villager to cut wood. Actually, maybe one of these woodcutters should be a healer, because we're going to get diseased pretty badly when this event hits, and I'm actually very not ready for that. We're going to get diseased pretty badly, and then we're going to have to cut a bunch of people to immediately become villagers, because we have to get north of replacement rate. It's 100 wood to make a silo? Yeah, we're not going to get there. Yeah, maybe. But the healers are necessary. Yeah, we're not going to make it. So I put down a silo. Yeah, it might build in time. We can't put it in a place with a farm. I mean, I could put it here. I don't think it's going to get built in time. I'm just going to accept that we're going to lose some food, and we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out because we have to. So actually, you probably want to go back to being a villager then. We're going to lose a point of happiness off of that, which is not ideal. But we don't want to do it until we're actually at... until after this happens. Because the food that this person gathers would be largely lost, and the extra point of happiness does accelerate our next villager, as long as we have it. Okay, so immediately we have to go into damage control mode on food. But we have to leave both healers in place because we got to fix the diseases as quickly as possible. This is not great. Having a bunch of people become villagers for winter is kind of bad, but like, we don't actually have a lot of options. I probably need to kill the raids. So you need to become a villager. You need to... Honestly, we gotta cut everything. Like... We've got to get above 0. Okay, we should be good now. As soon as these guys stop running, so they're contributing food. Okay. So actually, we could pull one person and go back to healing. And once our village health is a little bit more under control, this person can be reassigned to woodcutting. Okay, we'll make it through the winter. It'll be okay. Actually, yeah, as soon as the disease is eradicated now, so... Okay, we're good, we're good. And we have enough people healed that we're no longer suffering from that. So... A house is in order. Am I just going to put it here? Or we should start making use of this. Ah, but it can't be a villager who does it. It can't be a food gatherer. So actually... Yeah, I need somebody to run back. It has to be a woodcutter, I think. Run back, get villagered, and then come up here and set up another house so that we have a place near the front where people can become villagers. And then we have to worry about happiness too. This is not great. Did I mention I'm not awesome at this game anymore? I do appreciate that the developers have put some effort into making the AI better, because if you watch one of the earlier Northgard videos before I started doing this little mini-series, it was very easy to win on hard. And now the AI puts up a little bit of a fight, which I appreciate. And I say little bit of a fight, obviously. Good enough to defeat me on multiple occasions, so... Put up a lot of a fight. They put up like a pretty okay fight. I really want this winter to end. I want to be able to get back to doing the important stuff. Alright, so we'll get some guys back out on the ocean, solve our money problem, I mean, and I'm ready to go as soon as we can get together the resources to upgrade our scout camp, which of course requires first a town hall upgrade, which means we need this. So actually I probably need to stay on like very heavy food generation. But we also need money for the upgrades. Right, because it's going to be 50 and then another 50. And then we have to have the money to make units. So we have to get to 160 food. So this is slower than I would have liked. You have to prioritize stone a lot earlier than I have done here, I think. Because you do have to get the upgraded scout camp to wipe out another player. Okay. So stone, then iron is probably the way to go. But we'll see if we can still make something happen here. We're going to need a lot of things. We're going to need a brewery. There's just no way we get by without one. But the food is a pretty big deal right now. Yes, I know. Our clan will grow again soon. Also, I've spent a lot more time than I would like population capped this game. Alright, so we can probably cut a little bit of food now. We'll hit 160 soon enough. We gotta start working toward the large amount of wood that it's going to take for us to, first of all, build the brewery, and secondly, get both of the upgrades. It's 150 wood, yeah. The good news is we're pretty secure. The bears are providing a good buffer against anyone coming in from the north. And if we manage to wipe out red, we'll have the pick of their good territories. Obviously, we won't have enough food to colonize everything they own. Alright, so the next thing that gets done is this. Red just hit Thane as well, and I don't know what clan they are yet, so I don't really know what that means. Do I want to pick up Conqueror too? I kind of think I do. Something tells me there's going to be towers. So we need to get to 15 stone. We'll definitely need to put 2 miners on. Grab a woodcutter for the moment. Alright, we're almost ready to pull our healer. That'll help. So yeah, we need 150 wood, we need 100 money. And then we can start scouting Red's territory, and then we can... So you really want to, you want to get the stone first, you want to scout the other player's home, then you want to get your silver, or your iron coming in then. Because we've had our berserker for a long time without any particular need for him. We could just go kill a bear. Yeah, I'm just going to go kill a bear. This will mean our healer's needed for longer, but the bear's 140 food. And that'll give us a feast to help get us to the resource levels we need. We could have pulled the bear a lot earlier and had him finance this, I guess. Let's finish healing the villager, obviously, before we get started on the war chief. Okay, so that's good for us. We do still need to build the brewery as well, but let's get our scout camp upgraded first, I think. For right now, we want to build this too. We got a lot of problems to solve here. We still don't have our second dock. Although I guess our second dock's not a big deal because we wouldn't be able to man it anyway. Alright, so we'll be able to have this any second now, and then we'll get the scout going. This is a good change. The fact that you can't scout other players' territory without an upgraded scout. That was not the case last time I played, and I do feel like it was a little bit too easy to get aggressive on somebody really early before they could feasibly have a setup to fight back. Okay, I'm assuming that we're not too far away from Red's home because of how quickly we met them, but I guess I don't have any evidence of that. We are not full on woodcutters, and we're fine on food. We do need more income, though. We can't actually afford to hire soldiers right now. I mean, we could, if we get to 200 food, we can colonize this area, and then Red's on Freya's blessing, huh? Well, I guess that's only about half of the knowledge above us. It's not so bad. But yeah, so I picked up all these middle line techs, and I got my war chief, and then my lack of knowledge of Red's territory prevents me from taking advantage. I'm gonna give them some trouble over here. Leave them unable to clear the bear. Alright, steal a little bit of their population. You know what? I'm gonna kill the bear. Because they're gonna kill the bear anyway. I may as well get the food. Feast or take this? I'm gonna take this, because we can actually use the happiness. And then once we know where Red's home territory is, we can have our scout come and get the thing. Okay. So, we still need the brewery. I'm going to pull one of these guys off of mining duty. We do probably want to keep accumulating stone. Let's not fight them in their territory. I guess, actually, there's no reason not to. They don't love me already anyway. We should probably see to it that our guy gets healed up. I mean, I'll just stand over here, I guess. I don't think they're going to let me decolonize this, but they might. And I'm not going to argue with them if they do. So they're attacking me with hunters, which means they are feeling a little bit light on military units. And actually, this has given me the money to hire troops if I want to. I don't have fur coats, but we could have fur coats soon. Alright, and then I'll just step back over here and start getting healed. That was pretty bad for them. They lost a lot of units there. Oh, please. Please step over this line. Berserker is very powerful. Okay, cool. Scout, why don't you come back here and do this? Can I just, like, hack at this thing? Will it change? That guy's gonna die too quickly. Never mind. Our attack has soured relations with Canute. You are not going to tell me that Canute liked me before that attack. I do not believe you. Alright, so let's put some people on happiness duty. Are we a little light? Possibly we are a little light on... You know what? We have a place where we can build a fishing hut, though. A little light on food for the winter, obviously, is what I was headed toward there. Before I stopped speaking, for some reason, in the middle of the words. None of this. Alright, well, if they want to keep slowly throwing dudes and food at this tile, I'm just gonna let them. Actually, I probably should let them conquer it. I should let them take it, right? Because I think I'm just refunding them their food. Also, we're in, like, an actually really dire state on food ourselves. Oh, shit. Yeah, okay, 4 wolves. Run! Ah! Stupid. Stupid clans. Okay, you guys get back to work. Alright, somebody finish this. We're actually in a little bit of trouble. Honestly, those wolves showing up was really valuable. That was a lot of food we just got there. Alright, Red just made their war chief. Not great for me. I'm gonna kill this guy, though, and then run. Nope, I'm not gonna kill him. Oh god! Oh god, get back across the border! Oh, I very nearly died. Well, that's bad. That guy's gonna get to finish his, camp now. Or his, tower. I'm gonna pull somebody off of food here. I'm also going to assign some citizens to that. So they're leaving the war chief over here. I was going to say, pushing with 2 units would definitely let us get this guy. But if they're going to run their war chief out, yeah, let's do it. He'll turn around, but we'll kill this guy first. Oh, he's making a different thing anyway. Alright, we're going to stand over here, near the border, try to decolonize this, and if they come after us, we're going to leave. I'm going to make him run all the way over here, though. Alright. I don't know what the thing is that they were doing that had them all the way over there, but I'm going to keep making them run back and forth if I can. Clan is starving. Okay, so I got to focus. I probably need to turn one of you to food. I can do this, right? Ah, the raiders just left. Shoot. Okay, you need to become a food guy. I am now under attack by wolves again? Well, the good news is killing this wolf will turn off our starvation timer. Okay, we're good, we're good. I'm going to attack Red again. Okay, he's just running his guy out. That's a shame, because the tile's not going to start to decolonize until he's gone, and this gives them plenty of time to respond. If he had stood and fought us, it actually would have started decolonizing a lot sooner. Right, if my Berserker was at full health, we'd just stand and fight. But I can keep doing this harassment. We're disrupting his economy quite a bit. So we should definitely build an axe throwers camp. We also are going to have to build one of these, right, pretty soon. We can assign 2 people to this. So he's starting construction of a tower, and we are going to have to let him construct it, I think. We go after his war chief. Yeah, give me a dude. You, hurry. Alright, we can stop him. We can stop him. Don't let him get the final hammer swing in. Okay. Now we're decolonizing. He can't spawn a new war chief. We might be able to burn all of these resources. That's good. We're keeping them. What? Wolves. Fine. Those 2 guys will deal with that wolf. I do not have time to worry about that right now. Yep, we got the decolonization. That's great for us. So I think the right thing to do is let him colonize and then decolonize it. I'm pretty sure that if we stop his colonization, like I said earlier, that it actually refunds the food to him. But I'm pretty sure that doing it this way means he just loses all that food. Okay, so we need to make a couple axe throwers. This is all bonus food and stuff here. I was trying to pull that injured warrior back. Okay, we have decolonized him again. I can't believe he keeps letting me do this. I'd like to have one more axe thrower. We'll go 1 warrior, 3 axe throwers for now. Although I guess actually I should be doing this stuff. Okay. And we really do need to wait until we're healed up before attacking this tower, probably. I kind of want to... I'm going to pull a woodcutter to be a second healer. Like, let's get our healing a little bit better established. Although, I guess we need woodcutters to do upgrades. Happiness guy doesn't really have to be a happiness guy. But it's good for him to be. No, let's just stick with it like this. So we'll just keep red small. I mean, he can't have a war chief right now, right? So let's hold on. Let's grab that dude. Oh wow, he crossed the border out of the tile and no longer was available to us. I'm pretty worried about that. Let's see if we can do enough damage to this to be meaningful. That was something. Wow, that guy ran way deep into the tile. The axe throwers like to run to their maximum range. They do it in kind of a crappy way. Alright. Okay, we'll let him colonize the tile. And we're going to start taking... field rations? Veiled threats? Field rations, I think. I think we need food and wood more than we need the other resources. Alright, so let's decolonize this real quick. That's just a wolf. It's not a problem. I'll just say the red is keeping us rolling in cash, that's for sure. And he let me decolonize him again. Okay. Yeah, we just really, we really need our military units to actually be healed. So what is this? This is a blizzard? Yeah, that's not good. I don't really want to pull you off of happiness because we'll become unhappy and we'll lose production, which I don't want. Nobody's really doing anything unimportant, though. Oh, we have enough wood to do upgrades. That might be a thing worth upgrading for the winter. 100 wood, 50... yeah. Let's do that. Because we need more winter-safe food. And then... We're one stone short of doing another upgrade. So I'm gonna mine stone with one person until we get to 10. And then we'll hold there for a minute. Oh, okay. Apparently there was only a tiny fraction of a stone left in that thing. Now, I haven't built a tower yet, because we haven't really needed it. What is this? Are you going to attack me? No. I mean, yeah, I think I want to let it fill up. We'll make sure you're right up against the edge of the territory, so when we cross, the war chief is the one who gets the attention. I wish you got something for decolonizing people. It would be really useful. Now, during the winter, we could run over and clear the wolf cave. And that'll get us a bunch of food. Oh, really? They're just attacking me with everything they have. I think they're going to have some serious blizzard problems. get back in here and start taking healing again. And we have fur coats now, so we could attack them during the winter. No military units. You're not allowed. Aww. I thought we'd get him out in time. But the problem is all the other units ran out first, so he was the only guy who was still in their territory. Well, do I want to pull somebody back to being a military unit? Probably. It's good to have the standing military, and it's good to have the extra point of happiness. And we're actually pretty close to being fully healed. Be cool if we could upgrade this. I don't know if I want to burn 100 wood right before the blizzard, though. I think I don't. Yeah. What is up with these wolves, man? Too aggressive. I don't like it. Let's go reduce the population of the wolf structure. Nobody's bordering it, so nobody else will take it from us. I just want to get it down to 0 here real quick. Okay, and with that, I do not feel comfortable feasting. We probably ought to get more wood cutting going, though. Especially since villagers are so incredibly bad during a blizzard. Let's see what things look like after we do this. Oh, we got another wolf. Alright, that's going to be a significant source of food for us during this winter. And then, of course, we will decolonize this. If he wants to come in and try to defend it, we will handle that. Because our military force is actually almost fully healed. So we're at minus 25 food. I think that's okay. For the duration of the blizzard, I don't know. It might be close. We'll see. We can maybe get some more food. The cave might spawn more wolves. Our population capped, but it's not a thing I want to try to fix right now. I mean, as soon as we're at full health, I'm gonna hit this thing. Honestly, I'm gonna hit it right now. I'm not waiting. Because we know his military is in a pretty bad place right now. And we do very good damage to towers. Let's take advantage of a moment of particular weakness. Okay, so he has a war chief coming. If we defeat his war chief here, he almost certainly loses, right? Oh wow, we took him down so quickly too. I'm gonna have our war chief bounce back to a little bit of healing while we decolonize this. They do have a tower in their home territory, and I can't really fix that. Okay, so this is decolonized. If I could colonize this, I would. If we had the food. Things are looking pretty bad for us. We've run out of firewood. I guess the blizzard's close to over. We're just about to run out of food. Okay, firewood's back, and we'll only be starving till the end of the winter, I believe. Nope, we're not good. But we will be. We're actually okay. We're okay. I could probably cut another woodcutter. Yeah, we're good. Unfortunately, we do need to heal up before we can take them again, which means we're giving them time to reestablish their war chief. And to a certain extent, this is all kind of silly because a player would not play this way. Right, they wouldn't have trickled in guys and slowly made themselves run out of dudes by trying to recolonize this over and over again with a single warrior. Alright, so we need 50 wood to establish another house. That's the wrong building. We're getting healed. I mean, all we have to do is keep Red from recolonizing, right? We can keep them low. We just don't have the resources to expand our own warband right now, unfortunately. And I do want to keep growing the clan. Okay. Come on, healers. It takes a long time to heal the War Chief to full because he's got a huge boatload of health. He's healthy enough. Let's get this guy. Actually, you know what? Never mind this. I'm being silly. What we should do is refocus you. You get to go make food somewhere. And then we just have a new guy become the, oh. What happened to that guy who was supposed to be retired? Oh, I pulled him forward with my warband commands. Honestly, by the time I got all that fixed, his health wasn't even that low anymore. But yeah, I feel comfortable with this group of guys. I feel comfortable after we decolonize this, just pushing for the end. Let's do it. It probably would have been a good thing to get a shield bearer going before doing this. We're going to lose the warrior almost right away. But I think it's not going to matter. I think we got him. Okay, so even if we don't manage to win this game, we did one thing. We got into a player's home area. We may have killed him. So he's going to bring everything he's got. Because if we decolonize this area, he loses. It's interesting that he didn't, oh, that dock stops there. Still, he should have pulled those guys back with the dock, right? Hey, look at that. These are the healers, I'm assuming. Because all of our wounded people are in here. So yeah, I'm not sure. Does this wipe him out right away, or does he have until the thing burns down to reclaim it? Nope, it just kills him. Okay, well, it turns out you get a bunch of fame for that. So let us withdraw back to the homeland. We'll come and kill wolves and stuff for a while. And we need to put somebody back on scouting. I do not necessarily think we will be able to kill the other players. You know, that's a bit of a stretch. So I'm sure, first of all, they'll be better prepared, and secondly, they'll be better prepared in that they'll have more buildings and stuff, and they'll also be less weak because we won't have whittled their population down over a long period. But I'm counting this as at least a partial win because we got a player, we got something done. So the Berserker now has the Dominion ability, allowing us to colonize a cleared area for free. Where do we want to do that? This is a burned out stone deposit. I'm okay with the wolves. Let's take this. We'll head toward the Wyvern. How are we doing on fame relative to the other players? We're actually ahead. Alright, we got some portals opening up. That is extremely not a problem for us. Okay, so we can see Yellow's got their war chief out. What are they? They're Raven. Well, I don't love that. Wow, that's a lot of portals. First of all, let's put this up because of the Ravens, but secondly, like, to deal with that portal. Okay, so we're going to need to make another, what do you call it? Another Woodcutter's Lodge sooner or later. I figured it would be good to have a forest to do it in, and this gives us the ability to at least try the Wyvern. I've never actually tried to fight the Wyvern before, and I don't know how it works. I'm assuming he's just really scary. Can I click on him and get a... Yeah, okay. So 40 attack power. To compare, our Berserker has about 40 attack power. So that's not so bad, actually. It means he's going to 2 or 3 shot most normal units. We probably want shield bearers for this. Yeah, all their stuff is finally finishing burning. Oh geez, I have a farm with no people in it. Okay, well that's annoying. I didn't think about that. The right click and select thing can pull people off of unfinished constructions. We definitely want to get this tower done now. Also, can we get our warriors down here? Okay. We should probably upgrade a house. I'm assuming we're having some unhappiness from the houses. Okay, it's nice of them to all show up in the same area like this, actually. Okay. Well, I think we should be okay for this next winter. We'll keep gathering food here, using our totally normal and orthodox food gathering methodologies. So, I mean, Yellow's territory might go pretty far back, and it looks like they're establishing towers, upgraded towers, all the way through their territory, which is very annoying. So it looks like it only takes us a single Berserker plus these 3 axe throwers that we've been able to muster to bring down a tower before it kills anybody, but keep in mind that's only true as long as we're doing it without their military units on our backs. And axe throwers have particularly bad defenses, so we always have to be a little bit cautious. Okay, there's one villager that's slightly injured. Let's heal him up. We are at the point where we could probably afford to get our second dock going. I think. What's up? Oh, it's like probably a... Is it a wolf? No, it's a single... Oh, there must be a Draugr spawner over here or something. Yep, you can see that there's Draugr in that tile. Okay, so we can see a ship in the fog. So either this territory is coastal. This could be their home. We'll find out. We don't actually have to expand to close in on them. Okay, so you can see the cooldown's quite long. Yeah, we don't actually have to be able to get adjacent to their home with our buildings or anything, or with our territory. We just have to be able to make it to their home with our actual units. Actually, I'm going to have these guys become woodcutters instead of food gatherers. And for getting to their home, obviously, it is helpful if we have land nearby so that we can have our guys fall back and heal. It's going to be tough to conquer them from this distance with us having to run all the way back to our territory to heal. The good news is it looks like we can skip this upgraded tower. And if this is their home tile, then we actually don't have a harder push on these guys than we did against Red. Except, of course, that they will have a functioning military when we go after them. Do I think I could afford to pull 2 villagers to become pirates right now? Probably not, right? That might be pushing our food supplies a little too far. That would take us down to... Oh, we just had a birth. You know what? Let's try it. We do need to upgrade our existing longship dock as well, and that's a slightly more efficient way to do this than building a second dock. But we did also want to get a second dock built. I think we'll probably be fine. We'll establish a mine over here, and yeah, everything will be okay. Our scout died right before he finished. That's annoying. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with these guys. If I traded with them, would they give me stone, or is it that I have to kill them and take the stone if I want it? I still really don't have a good feel for interacting with them. So the good news is this is like 90% explored. The bad news is I'm not... Yeah, I feel okay pulling a scout at this point. Or pulling a villager to become a scout, because we're so close to the end of the winter. I know that we are not going to get broken here. So, I think this totally could be their home territory. If it's not, then it can't be too much further out. I would say at max we're going to have to go through 3 territories. So, it's not that bad, really. How are the other players doing on their win conditions? Blue is beating us on fame now. Oh, look at this, like, coordinated Draugr attack. Well, they really showed us. Okay, yeah, we're extremely good on resources in general. Let's run over here and fight some wolves for a little bit of food. We're still waiting on that. Okay, the cooldown on his colonization thing is it's coming along. Oh, this is a deer tile. I didn't realize, because there's no deer, because of the respawn bug. But we could still build a deer hunting shack, and it would still be effective. Okay, our scout did indeed find their home territory. Yeah, you know what? I was gonna pull him, but actually, let's let her finish scouting this, because if this is open, we could come in through this side. Like if this doesn't have a tower, I mean, and they don't have a tower in their home. Oh, this is good for us, actually. So let's make a shield bearer camp somewhere. Here, I guess we'll do. Oh, if I do it here, hold on. If I do it there, I'm going to have to develop that tile before I can build the silver mine, or the stone mine, rather. So let's build that here. And then we'll build a stone mine as well, because we are going to need to upgrade some of our buildings. We could probably pull a couple of woodcutters. Honestly, we're pretty alright on wood right now. Actually, at this point, better healing might be more valuable. So now we will grab a couple of villagers and put them on full-time healing duty, now that our healers are effectively villagers. And let's grab our scout and start scouting blue. So it is in fact the case that we could run right through Yellow's territory to their home. And their war chief is all messed up right now. Quickly, guys, go! He's getting healed, but if we engage him here on this tile where they don't have a defensive advantage, we might be able to get him. We're going to have to run through hostile territory to do that, but I am fine with it. And of course, it's right as a thing is about to transpire that's going to require a little bit of my attention. Oh, we can't run through infested territory, so hold on. We have to actually kill off some of these enemies. Oh, hold on. More pressing concern? Okay. Alright, so people are coming, but they were far away. Please prevent this from burning down. Oh, get there, get there. Okay, yeah, that's working. Yeah, annoying. Okay, I was doing stuff. Alright, so we have to go through one of these tiles. I'm going to go through this one because this is not a respawner. They're still not building an actual tower. So we still have the chance of doing this. If we can get this guy quickly before his military units can react. Yeah, we got him, we got him. Okay, that's very good for us. Come on, hurry up. Okay. Okay, so... We have another building that's still on fire? Could you please handle it? Alright. Next tile. He's not putting up much of a fight. I wonder if his military was recently depleted? This is very bad for yellow. Us catching his war chief with his pants down was pretty bad. Pretty bad for him. How has this attack soured our relations with Yellow? Did Yellow not have a problem with me murdering his war chief and taking his territory over there? It was only when we got to here was it a problem. This was the line. Well, he still has a lot of people. Hold on. Let's engage with this guy on this tile when we can focus on him. And now we'll come in over here. We try to focus on people who are attacking the axe throwers. This is pretty bad for them. I'm just gonna feast so that I don't have a bunch of food sitting around. Yeah, if they let me decolonize this tile, they lose. They better step it up. I will absolutely trade my war chief for this, by the way. I have no problem with that. Okay, I think we just killed Yellow. So we definitely could have done this better, but this seems to have been good enough. There was definitely some weird behavior from Red that is partially responsible for us being this successful. Now, the biggest concern is making sure that Blue doesn't take this opportunity to steal all of the good territory that everybody else left behind. Oh wow, Yellow, like, power expanded. That was a weird thing to do. Alright, let's get back home. We still have a wolf cave to defend against. But that means that we don't have to worry about upgrading these coastal towers. We have a huge amount of money. Okay, so what's up with our happiness? It's just like, we have too many wounded, we want better houses. Okay, I can definitely deal with the better houses thing. We're also definitely going to need a second brewery. Please get on that. Alright, let's kill these wolves real fast. Okay. Honestly, it's looking like we might be able to do this. Oh, their war chief. If my units weren't also incredibly damaged, we might be able to snipe their war chief, but I wouldn't be able to snipe any more of their territory, and they'll just rebuild. Let's just leave it for now. Blue's Bear Clan, huh? That's going to be tough. I didn't notice exactly how much fame we got for killing off the other players. I don't know if... We might just be able to win a fame victory, right? Maybe. We'll see. So let's focus. Let's kill this wolf. Okay. Now let's focus. Let's get our resources together. We got to get our happiness in line. That's going to help a lot. Just having more resources. Let somebody else get over here. Are we stone mining? We're not. Where are we at relative to Blue? Blue's ahead of us on lore. They're just about even with us on fame. If we got our Altar of Kings up, like, I bet we could win this fame thing. Because Blue might actually be a problem to defeat. the Bear Clan has a free, powerful defensive unit, it could be a real issue. I'm gonna pull a farmer to put up this woodcutter's camp. I think we should be okay on food. Oh, the rats. The rats are gonna be an issue. Yeah, that's gonna suck. We're gonna lose a bunch of food. Well, all the more reason to not worry about our food right now, then. So, I have... Right, if we make, as long as we make it to the end of the winter before starting to starve really badly, we'll be fine. We'll lose all of our food down to 0 right at the end of the winter, and then we'll gain food back. Oh, we should improve people's tools. We definitely have enough resources for that. So, sailors... we need money and we need wood to build the altar. And then the altar is going to do all kinds of great stuff for us. I'm actually going to grab our only other villager and have them come up here. We need a marketplace. I'm bombing out of food too fast, though. Right, we probably need to do something. No wolves. Okay. We'll kill some wolves. Like I said, I don't need to have a huge amount of food, I just need to make it to the winter without starving. Or to the end of the winter without starving. And then the rats are going to take all of our food anyway. So let's kill 2 wolves and then we'll back off. 3 wolves, okay. That's probably good, right? I'm going to leave our guys right here. So we can kill a couple more wolves real quick if we run out. And we're actually positive on wood now. Yeah. So marketplace would be helpful. But we have to make it to 300 wood. Marketplace is 80 wood. We probably would not be able to buy 80 wood faster than we could just generate it. Okay, I think we're good on food. Let's kill one more wolf. And then we can kill the others right after the rat event happens. Actually, we might have to kill one more right now. Let's do that just to be on the safe side. You know what? This is actually ticking quite a bit faster than I was hoping. Okay. Sure. Yeah. I think reducing our military units' food consumption is a good idea, considering that I intend to have a standing army for the foreseeable future. Okay, so we need to kill this wolf real fast to give us time to not be starving while we're healing our sickness, and then once the sickness is gone, we'll be fine on food again, I think. Okay, wolf caves. Important. It's important to maintain some hunting resources. And we have food coming in pretty quickly. Or not food. Wood coming in pretty quickly. I'm gonna maybe pull a woodcutter, though. Just food is a little scarce. A little scarcer than I'd like. Oh, you could be a farmer. Okay. We'll be alright. We'll be alright. Only 2 people are sick. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. So let's upgrade the woodcutter's camp here. That's probably worth doing, right? 20% wood bonus. I'm assuming stacking additively. That'll probably end up being positive for us over the period of time before we hit the amount of wood that we need. I think. The sickness is almost dealt with. When the sickness is dealt with, we'll gain another... Okay. 2 happiness, actually, because it cleared our wounded penalty as well. Okay, so we need to get another scout online as well. We really do need a marketplace. But I think the best thing for me to do is going to be to wait until we have the 300 wood for this. Yeah, I mean... Wow, really blue. They sure had a lot of food. I'll tell you what, we can definitely win a famed victory if I manage to take out the wyvern. Wyvern? Wyvern? I don't know how you say that. But I imagine that thing hits pretty hard. Since it hits about as hard as our war chief, who 2 and 3 shots people. Here, we'll get our Altar of Kings up here in a second. We do need to actually... I wasn't thinking about this, but we do need to keep taking territory where we can with our Dominion ability. We got to keep this on cooldown. Because we do have to get to 12 territories. So I'm going to expand out this way, just because there's some good stuff out here. Is that an unaffiliated villager? How's that happen? Plus, this is a lot of good building space. For 4 buildings can fit on this tile. Okay. So how many... I'm at 9 of 12. And we're actually totally winning the fame battle now. That was enough to put us ahead. So they're not really generating a lot of fame. They did generate a bunch of fame by taking a bunch of territory real fast. So if we're trying to win the fame battle, we got to start clearing out these spawners too. Okay, there we go. Altar of Kings time. Alright, so the Altar of Kings generates 50 fame when we build it, and then just gives us 2 resource income for all of the basic resources. Free income that you don't have to spend a guy on. It's pretty valuable. We need to change over our longships. These should be generating fame. I kind of forgot about this. That should have been done earlier. And actually, I'm gonna upgrade this one before it leaves again. So get me a random villager over here. Right now we're in good relations with blue because blue has been trading with us, and that's all it takes. Okay. So it doesn't actually show us the rate of fame income, but I mean, you can see it ticking. It's pretty alright. Please don't do that. We can keep farming the wolves for food, though, to help us colonize. That's good. What's our colonization cost now? Oh, you need to go over here. Colonization cost is 240? Okay. 240 is not bad. So we'll colonize this. I'm just kind of like on the way over to here. But we do want to burn out spawners too. So 240, and this guy's cooldown is okay, long. What's coming up? A blizzard. Ooh, maybe I don't want to do any colonization right before the blizzard. Probably not. Let's just save up a lot of resources as the blizzard approaches. And I know that right now we have good relations, but let's not, you know, tall fences make good neighbors. I don't know whether or not it will do the smart thing. Like if I had right-clicked on this with all of my dudes selected, would this guy for sure not have been pulled over because he had an order already? I really don't know. So I've definitely been attacked by players that I had good relations with before, and they're not going to just let you win the game, right? So let's go ahead and make sure that we're relatively safe. We're actually getting pretty close. So we can get 2 areas with food and 1 area with Dominion. Probably. That seems fairly reasonable. And then we need 250 fame. We're just ticking fame up over time with our sailors, we'll get fame for clearing spawners. Like, this one is ours, this one is ours, this one is ours. Like, there's no, I think, there's no chance the blue goes after any of those. So, yeah, that should be pretty good. We also should probably still build a marketplace. In fact, our wood income is so solid, I think I can probably get away with doing this now. I'm just thinking another source of food. Another source of food might be valuable. Okay, we can still get a little bit of fame from feasting too. Yeah, we're in fine shape. This is something that's going to need an upgrade, but I'm gonna, for now, let's stockpile wood. I wonder if it's worth killing these guys. We're gonna try it. First of all, let's find out how tough they are, and secondly, let's see if we get anything for killing them. It's like, how tough is it killing? Oh, not tough. And we do get money. There's a lot of them. They wear us down quickly. Oh, I didn't actually kill him. I was trying to get back in there and get 15 more money. Oh, they did it. They went for us. A bunch of jerks. Alright, so it's starting on their axe throwers and stuff. Okay, they are actually probably going to kill me. Yeah, that's real bad. Upgrade this, and... I think we can kill this guy real fast. Ah, take that. Yeah, that's pretty bad. So like I said, players that are your friends will attack you. So unfortunately, we have to pull guys to serve right now. And that's going to necessitate us figuring out a way to get another war chief up as well. See if we can... No, there's too many of them still. Yeah, that's really bad. That's like, very bad. We're gonna run out of firewood, and I am currently at 0 woodcutters, because, oh, we lost the forest, that's why. Shoot. Well, I guess it's not even worth worrying about, huh? 'Cause I can't get 41. So we're going to be cold. We're going to freeze for the rest of the winter, and there's actually nothing I can do about it. So we will just have to have our... I mean, our healers are up and on it, and that's going to have to be good enough. That was a really bad time for that to happen. Because I'm sure why they did it at that moment. Man, I was hoping to farm these goblins for some money and get paid, and... That's really bad. Because we're not anywhere close to having the money to purchase the silver, or the iron rather, and there's no iron deposits. Or I'm an idiot and there's an iron deposit right there that I didn't finish mining out. Maybe we're not in that bad of a shape. Really, really, really need winter to end though. So it looks like freezing just makes you unhappy. It doesn't actually cause disease, maybe? Or no, there it is. It's starting. Alright, well, it will cause more diseases over time. So if we're lucky, we can get an end to this winter before too many people... Never mind. I was going to say, before too many people get sick, but nope. Nope. Everybody got sick. Oh my god, winter. Stop. Stop winter. Okay. Alright, we are positive on that. We have to become positive on food. So you need to become a food guy. And who else? And we need to slaughter this sheep. Because I need the food. Okay, okay. Now it's just a matter of not having everybody freeze to death. Or die of sickness, rather. Nope, we're losing people. For sure. We'll save some of them, but our population's going to tank, and if blue decides to attack us in that moment, they win. So let's hope that doesn't happen. Hope they don't realize. They can see, though, probably. Yeah, we're going to lose so many people. Oh, God, this is bad. They're ahead of us on lore, but not by very much. Am I losing sailors? How are my sailors? Oh, we still have all of our sailors are out there. None of them are sick, actually. Okay, so that'll be the last death. So we didn't lose any farmers, but we have... No, we did lose farmers. That's right. We have 3 farms, not 2. I saw 5 farmers and I was thinking, okay, I have 1 upgraded farm and 1 not. But that's not true. I have 3 not. Okay. Blue decided not to push it with us, which is good, but not great. We could really use some births. That would be cool. We have enough stone to upgrade something. What do I need to upgrade? Well... military building, maybe? The other longship dock? This is a good time to take recruitment, actually. Because now we're below our population cap enough for it to matter. With functional amount of happiness and everything. So we now have to gain 4 territories. 3 of them by food, most likely. We also need a berserker. So, you... I'm no longer worried about fame. We have enough fame. Right, because we got 4 more territories will be 80 more fame. And then we just have to generate 100 over time. We'll get some from lore. We might still be a little short. Yeah, you show them, single zombie. So we need to be pulling people and putting them on the merchant for a little bit. Just until we get the money necessary to get our war chief back. And then I guess the upgrade should be a farm, yeah. Just generate more food, because we're going to need the food to colonize. If we have another major skirmish with blue and they lose the skirmish, it isn't impossible for us to win, but it's going to be very difficult for us to attack them without upgrading our buildings and stuff first, because they can field the same army we can field plus the bear. They can't use the bear on offense, but it's a serious problem for us on defense. So... I think going for this fame thing is right. We can still generate a bunch of food. Oh no, it's a dwarf. Okay. Still, get it done as quickly as possible. if we take this, we have to start... We have to kill these wolves. So I'm not gonna spend our food for now. But we know that we have it. We know that we have another expansion. When we get our war chief, he'll have his cooldown available. I suppose I do have to actually put somebody in that mine, don't I? Okay, so we almost have our war chief back. I'll feel a lot more secure. I don't know if you've been able to tell from the way I'm constantly zooming the camera around and everything. I'm pretty nervous right now about the fact that if blue pushed us, we would be hard-pressed to defend. I'll feel a lot better once we have our war chief back. Not totally secure, but we'll have a chance of being secure. So yeah, I'm pretty sure we'll be okay on fame. I think the thing we have to be cognizant of, the thing we have to care about, is the 12 tiles. That's gonna be the hard part. We'll hit the fame before we hit the tiles. Pretty sure. If I was 100% sure, I would change our sailors back to lore. I'm not that sure. This is our next thing. Then we go on a wolf slaying spree. We want to take this and this. And then honestly, yeah, we could just like fall back. We could take this as our 12th territory because it will give us fame when we take it maybe. But I don't want to take it while... Oh, what happened to blue? Oh no. That's bad. They're definitely going to attack us, right? Bringing that many dudes up. Maybe not. Jeez, yeah, they have all of their military buildings upgraded. Look at how many soldiers they have. Alright, let's go clear this. So I'm going to take this for 200. We'll use our war chief ability to take this, because the cost of colonization is based on the number of tiles you currently own. If we do the war chief domination first, the thing we do with food will be more expensive. Okay. I don't know what this is about, but we can get 15 money out of killing it. Yeah, it's weird. Okay, a little bit more fame. Let's get back here and play defense, but now we are only 2 tiles off. 270 food, and then like probably 300, or 270 food and wait on this cooldown. I'd obviously much rather do it with food. We're fighting the wyvern. Shoot. See if we can get their attention. No, they don't care. But I have to get them off of 12 territories. Because if they fight the wyvern and win, then we will immediately lose the game. Well, killing their units is good for us, obviously, because it gets us money. That's a wolf. It's fine. We're not going to get another one. Oh, come on. Boy, their warriors sure do a lot of damage. Okay, well, they didn't win. So that's good, I guess. But I think it's very unlikely that we win. I didn't realize there were so few people on this tile. I kind of forgot about the fact that all of our fishermen died. Yeah, all miners become these dudes. We have a single axe thrower. Ugh. Okay, well the good news is we have the money to buy back our Berserker. And I'm not sure how it works. Buying him back may cause him to have an immediately refreshed cooldown. Nope, they got us. Yeah, the Wyvern. Being unable to stop the Wyvern was a problem. But, hey, that was a big improvement in terms of military. So, that's going to be it for us for today. Obviously, come back next time. So, I do want to talk real quick, though. Having killed red is what allowed blue to win, because they were able to mega expand all of a sudden through red's territory. And I actually would like to find that part of the replay. So where was it that blue gained 5 territories in relatively short order? They took this and then immediately grabbed all of those. I can't believe how much food they were able to store up. Because we only gained, what, 11? We got up to 11, right? We gained 10 territories from the beginning of the game. Because we lost 1, but we still ended up at 10 of 12. So, how did they generate so much more food than us that they were able to do that, despite the fact that we got 2 free tiles? I had to work on my resource generation a little bit. Ah, well. It was a good game, I think, and it represented a significant improvement. So, that's going to be it for us for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Come back next time. I'm not 100% sure there will be a Northgard tomorrow. I might weave in some other stuff. But come back next time soon. There will be another Northgard. I'm gonna get a domination victory. And we'll see you then.